Topic number one today. One of the things that is seems to be a rumor every single time, every single year, is that Ralph, the 2K basketball college game might return. Um, I guess before we do this topic, is it ever coming back?
If it is going to come back, we're going to get an announcement in the next 2 years.
That that's
Reason the
that's the
reason
that's the time frame?
that's the time frame because of the success of the college football video game. That's the only reason why it's a conversation. Like when College Football 25 came out, it was the best selling video game period of the year and the best selling sports video game ever, which is not what anybody anticipated because shocker, there are lots of rabid college sports fans around. And when you make them go decade plus without a game, there's going to be interest in it. So there's conversations around that. I think the momentum from that would spur a new game. That being said, if it keeps the longer it goes without there being a game, I think the chances of it happening in reality are less and less.
Yeah, listen, I need it. It was one of the funnest games to play. Some of my fondest memories were torching people with Villanova and Scotty Reynolds on that game. It was like playing with Steph Curry. I was never beaten. If that game ever comes out, Ralph, you're in hell. This ain't college football. I'll just let you know that right now. I'm special.
Are you still firing up 2K8 or no?
Do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I envy you, but all right. Let's get to the topic. The topic of this one is if there was a 2026 college basketball game, what would be our video game rating? So what I want to do is obviously there's different skill sets and things like that. We're not going to get that deep into it. I want to go through who would be the top 10 rated players on the video game. So who's the 99 overall, who's maybe, at the little bottom at the 91 overall, but I want to go 1 through 10, and I also want to give them a rating. Does it sound good?
Sounds great.
Sounds great. All right, so who is the number one rated player in college 2K26?
The number one rated player is going to be Braden Smith at a 96 overall.
96 is the best player in the game, so you don't want to go a little higher than
Yeah.
that, huh?
No, I think in 2K8, I think like the best players were like Sean Singletary and Chris Lofton and Tyler Hansbrough, and they were like 90s or 91s. So we're inflating that a little bit, but the 99 is hard to reach.
Okay, so I think I agree with you on that one. I think it might get a little interesting as we keep going through this list. Who's number two? Because I think I know who I want to put at number two.
Who do you want to put at number two? Because I think I want to put the same guy.
I want to put AJ DeBanza at two.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna put AJ DeBanza at two. Now, is he tied with Braden Smith or is he a 95?
I would put him as like a 95.
Let's go 95. One less than Braden Smith on that list. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to number three. Who's the third rated player in the game?
This is where things get tough. So I think there is a drop.
I would put JT Toppin at third.
Really?
Yeah. And you can talk me off of this if you need to. This is a group project.
What's the difference between like JT Toppin and Zuby Ejiofor, for example?
Oh, you know what? See, maybe this isn't a group exercise. Stop it. Come on now. Come on. You're not you
J,
don't, you don't,
J,
you don't think Zuby should make this list, do you?
no, 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 no. I
Okay.
think JT Toppin should be top 10, but like ratings take overall skill sets into account. And Toppin does a lot of things really, really well. Like he's going to be 99 shot inside with the left hand,
Mhm.
but 3-point rating is not going to be very high. The strength probably isn't going to be super duper high. You know what I mean?
No, my guy's strong. How dare you? All right, Ralph. Who are our options at three?
Yaxel,
Yaxel at three.
maybe.
You know what? I mean, he does do a lot. He is going to be a skill. Let's go Yaxel at three, but we're going to go Yaxel Lendenborg at three. He's a 92.
This video is brought to you by NBA2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.
Yeah, I think there's a drop. I think there's a drop that happens from Debanza to the next guy.
Yeah, let's go 92, Jackson Lennon-Bar. All right, number 4.
I'm fine throwing JT Toppin at 4, also at 92.
Yes. Okay, cool.
I'm
You know
fine
what?
with
You
that.
pushing against me and then just giving me him one spot later at the same ranking is why I love you, Ralph. So I meant that.
All right. You putting Toppin there, or well, no. Well, I'll save this for number 5 because I think Cam Boozer at number 5 probably fits better.
Cam Boozer before Peterson?
Yes.
I like Cam Boozer at this spot. Okay, let's go Cam Boozer at 5. You want to put him at a 91 or a 90?
I would say a 90, and I would throw Milos Uzan in there as an 89. That's 6.
I'm not going to allow Darren Peterson to be below Milos Uzan.
Freshmen in video games are not typically rated as high, and particularly for point guards, awareness matters when it comes to ratings. We're typically talking about the video game side of things here. Awareness matters a lot to ratings, and freshmen typically have the lowest awareness, and it matters more for point guards than others.
You being like this 2K like mastermind really works against me in this
2K Labs guy here.
Yeah, it's
2K
really
Labs
really a
guy
massive 2K. All right, so we're gonna go Milos Uzan. Wait, man, sorry. Gonna go Milos Uzan at an 89. All right, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10 left here.
We could throw. I'm good with throwing Darren Peterson in at 7.
Let's go Darren Peterson at 7. So the only thing I know we're gonna get us a little bit of pushback here. It is video game rankings, but are we letting Otega Owe fall too far? We letting guys like, I mean, honestly, in video game settings, like wouldn't Bennett Sturts be very high?
He was who I had next.
Okay. Do we have
Yeah.
All right, so Darren Peterson, do we have him at like an 88 below Uzan?
I would say 88.
Okay.
I think you throw Bennett Sturts in as an 88 or 87.
All right, so I'm gonna put, actually, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna put Bennett Sturts at 10 at an 85.
Okay.
And then that means we have 8, 9. Now, some of the names that we could possibly I'm just throwing out names. Yeah,
Yep.
Otega Owe. Yeah, TKR.
TKR's got to be up there.
TKR. Do we put TKR at 8 at like an 87? Is that too high?
TKR at 87, I think feels okay.
Or if you want to, I could put Sturts at 8 at an 87, then put TKR at 10 at like an 84.
Now 84 is too low. I think he's got to be at least an 86.
All right, we're gonna put TKR at 8 at an 86.
Yeah.
All right, now we have one spot left. I think Otega Owe makes this list.
I do not. I think Donovan Dent makes this list.
Would you put Donovan Dent? Okay, yeah, he deserves. I want to put Donovan Dent over TKR.
I would.
You would?
Yeah. Again, video game ratings. I'm not trying to argue for Dent the player and his impact over TKR the player and his impact, but TKR's game, in terms of how you would rate it, is again really, really good in some areas and really, really weak in some other areas. The Donovan Dent's all-around game, I think, will lend to higher ratings in a lot of individual categories, which will lead to a slightly higher overall rating.
I agree with that. So we're gonna go Donovan Dent ahead of TKR. So this is our top 10 right here. We have Braden Smith at 1 at 96, AJ DeBance at 2, 95, Yaxel Lendenborg 3, 92, JT Toppin 4, 92, Cam Boozer at 5 at 90, Milos Uzan as 89 at 6, Darren Peterson 7th, 88, Donovan Dent 8th at 86, TKR Trey Kaufman-Renn 9th, 85, and Bennett Sturts at 80, 85. Feel good about that?
I feel good about that.
I feel good about that too. 2K people, hit us up. We got y'all. We got y'all covered. We know this. We know these games. And just release the video game, please. I want to play.
Get me involved in development. If we're doing this, get me involved in development.
I want to play.
Get me involved in development. You heard Ralph here first, man. Make it happen.